President Biden is commenting tonight for the first time on the WGA strike. His remarks come as the Hollywood writers' strike enters its second week. We're also getting a clearer and cleaner look at the potential impact of the strike. Experts say it could be even more devastating than the writers' strike in 2007. KCAL News reporter Tom Wade is here live with the very latest on this.
Yeah, Pat, as we've been talking about, the longer this drags on, the more painful it is, for everyone involved. So just last week, the White House said the president would have nothing to say about the strike, saying it doesn't get involved in labor disputes. But tonight, the president did, right when the strike enters its second week and fears of a huge economic hit grow. Monday night at the White House, President Biden weighed in on the strike, saying writers deserve to be treated with dignity and respect.
I sincerely hope the writers' strike in Hollywood gets resolved and the writers are given a fair deal they deserve as soon as possible.
And on the picket lines back here at home, striking Hollywood writers are buckling down for what could be a very long fight. As the strike enters a second week, tensions are rising, with the Writers Guild saying the studios are demanding showrunners return to work in a non-writing capacity. Showrunners can hold active WGA membership.
Whether it crosses the line to intimidation, I think is for other people to decide.
John Rogers is a WGA board member.
And what we're telling showrunners is, you're a writer. Part of the reason we're striking is to say that writing happens from prep through shoot, all the way through post. Everything that is your job as a showrunner is writing. You should not be in there. It's up to everyone's individual conscience, and some people have excellent arguments. They're under contract, and they do not want to breach and be sued. This is why it's tricky.
Striking writers are fighting for better compensation for streaming content and for better staffing levels on their shows. The studios, most of which have lost billions so far launching their streaming businesses, argue writers' pay is already high and jumped 46% in 2022.
These CEOs are actually kind of in a tough situation because they're making their earnings calls this week, and they're public companies. So they're saying to their shareholders, oh, we're geniuses. We're making billions of dollars, and then turning around to us and going, man, we just don't know what we're doing. We're really sorry. We just don't have the money for you right now.
The WGA says some studios are already threatening to drop some of their deals with writers. The WGA saying the studios may be trying to intimidate members. Meanwhile, Moody's issued a report saying the strike could hurt the credit ratings of media companies. And now some experts are even predicting an even more devastating impact to the local economy the longer the strike drags on. The last writers' strike in 2007 lasted 100 days and cost the economy around $2 billion. Marina Salinas is the president and CEO of LA's Chamber of Commerce.
We're in a different economy than 2007, even in television production. There are things that we have today that we didn't have back then. So definitely the economic makeup of the business of television and film production is different than in 2007.
Selena says she is especially concerned about the ripple effect on small businesses.
Whether it's makeup, it's design sets, it's florists, but it's caterers, it's cleaners, it's those very small businesses that also provide a lot of support to this industry.
We reached out to the Alliance of Motion Pictures and Television Producers for comment or updates on their position. We did not hear back, and so far there have been no public statements about the two sides getting back to the negotiating table, which is, of course, which we want to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we heard from Ms. Salinas there, but has the LA Chamber spoken to either side, the organization representing the studios or WGA?
Good question. So they haven't gotten directly involved yet. So they haven't tried to sort of mediate anything. But she pointed out today when I was speaking with her that, Mayor Bass has been instrumental in other labor disputes coming back together, as we saw with LAUSD. So I think they're kind of wanting to see if they can work with her, and they haven't spoken directly yet, but obviously they're gunning and pushing for them to get back together. And as we were talking about too, Pat, I mean, we have a lot of businesses that were fragile already from the pandemic.
There are a lot of even businesses on our particular lot that when 2007, when that happened, their businesses went down as well. And this is a pandemic. We're not quite through with that yet?
Exactly.
In terms of getting back to where we were?
And so many people rely, I mean, look, the small businesses, the caterers, as you were talking, the florists.
Yeah. Well, we hope that they can resolve it.
Absolutely.
Sooner than later, right?
That's right.
All right. Thanks so much, Tom.
Thanks, Pat.
Well, Paramount Global, which owns KCAL News, is part of the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. Also, many of our KCAL News producers and writers are WGA members. However, they work under a different contract and they are not part of the strike.